Women are told that their symptoms are normal. Bloated, normal. Painful periods, normal. Exhausted, normal. But if you've been feeling off and can't explain why, these 3 tests will finally give you answers your doctor probably missed. When I lost my period, I was trying to get it back without real data. I was throwing random solutions on the problem without getting down to the root cause. Even when I went down the medical route, the tests that the doctors were doing were not reflecting my hormone health. They weren't showing why my period was missing, why my energy was low, and why I was constantly snapping at any inconvenience. If you're struggling with irregular or painful periods, mood swings that feel like a personality change, low energy no matter how much you sleep, cravings, weight gain, and acne, you need to stop guessing, Googling your symptoms at 2 a.m. and taking supplements you're not even sure you need. You need real data. You need to see what's actually happening in your body. First test to ask for is a full thyroid panel. Your thyroid affects metabolism, mood, energy, menstrual cycle, and fertility. If you're tired, gaining weight, cold all the time, or struggling with your mood, you need to ask for a full thyroid panel, which is so much more than just TSH. What you need to get tested is TSH, free T4, free T3, TPO antibodies, and TG antibodies if that's possible. The second test you're going to ask for is a sex hormone panel. This is going to give you a very clear picture on what is happening with your menstrual cycle. The key markers that you want is estradiol, progesterone, testosterone, SHBG, and DHEA. Estradiol is going to tell you whether your estrogen is too high or too low. Progesterone shows whether you're actually ovulating. Low progesterone results in spotting, anxiety, insomnia, and short luteal phase. Testosterone helps with muscle energy and libido. Too high or too low creates issues. SHGB shows how much of hormones is usually available, and DHEA gives you an insight into your adrenal health. This is especially important to get tested if you feel like you're always stressed or struggling with irregular periods. Test 3 is vitamin D. Now, vitamin D is more of a hormone rather than a vitamin. It will affect the regularity of your menstrual cycle, ovulation, mood, immune health, and energy. If you live in Ireland, UK, or somewhere with low sun exposure, then you're almost definitely deficient unless you supplement. It's very hard to get adequate amounts of vitamin D through food alone. It's really sad to see that most women are walking around thinking that their symptoms are just part of being a woman. They're not. Your period shouldn't be unbearably painful, unpredictable, draining, and a source of anxiety every month. And getting these 3 tests done removes guessing, overwhelm, and frustration. Because once you know what's actually going on in your body, you can make the right changes with your diet, with your lifestyle, with your sleep, with your environment. This is the first step that I take with clients that join me. We get real data and then personalize their nutrition, exercise, lifestyle, and supplements based on their biomarkers. And this is why women that join me see real changes. If you have been feeling a little off but you can't put your finger on it, check out my website that I've linked down below, which gives you all the information on how I help women balance their hormones, regulate their cycle, and get their energy back.